Hello. Hiya.
Hello.
Anybody there? I can't see if you're there. Please tell me. I hope at least Emily's here because I know that. I think we've got Emily there. I'm guessing because it says there's one person. So yay, Emily!
Hello, one person.
I know we're doing well today. Yay! Hopefully, maybe a couple more people will come in that, but that's fine if not. How are you? So anyway, welcome today to today's oh my god, I've got to not say plod along because this is not the plod along, but this is not what we're doing today.
That's what my mind went to as well, though. And I was like, no, it's not the plod along.
We're not Gem. You're definitely not Gem. So this is not the plod along. We are welcome to today's Books for Bowel Cancer reading sprints. And today, as you can see, one of my special guests beside me, which I've got to point in the right direction, is Danny from Danny's Book World. I'll link your channel in the description. That's right. I said your channel right, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes, that's good.
Yes, you did.
Okay. So that was on purpose. Can you do it as well?
I normally can.
Well, hopefully you've got. Hopefully, if you can manage it, that's good. So I'll say highlight some of the comments. We've got Emily. Hi, Emily. That's right, Emily. And Emily will be joining me for when I'll do a closing show next Wednesday, and Emily's joining me for that. So that'll be the perfect close to the Books for Bowel Cancer readathon. And Martha, hiya! Looking forward to this evening's sprint. Yeah, it'll be nice to just read. I've got some books beside me. We'll go through the prompts again and the symptoms and the prompts again as we did in the other ones, like we always do. And you guys can tell me what you're reading. So yeah, how are you, Danny? Anyway, as well. Oh,
I'm good. Yes.
Oh,
I'm so, as you know, I have an interview tomorrow, so I'm just stressing about that. And I'm like, please do not let me have a dream. I had a dream that they had me doing lots of weird things for this interview. I'm like, where does that come from? But my mind's just going into overdrive.
That'll be nice. It's like, it's like book people are the best people.
Yeah, so I'm like, but for
hopefully,
people
if they're horrible, then it's
a library, so
yeah, book people are the best.
We will see what happens. But yeah, apart from that, I'm fine.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'll just highlight the last two comments. Two of my favourite ladies. Oh, we love you. You can get some hearts. Oh, you got to get yours working, Danny. Have you got it enabled?
Wait now. Let's see. Settings.
We've got Ellen. Hi, Ellen. Thanks for joining us tonight. Oh, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
I have no idea how to do it.
Sorry?
It looks like, I don't know. It's not working.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through a couple of I'll go through some of the prompts and tell you what's on my TBR and stuff, and then we'll about maybe like another 5 or 10 minutes or something, depending on how we get on with the chat. Maybe we'll start doing some reading sprints. The first, I'm going to go through my banners. This is where I go. There we go. In a second. Now I've got to scroll back up again. This is so annoying. I literally had everything in the right place. Right, here we go. So, oh no. Cancel. Show. So symptom bleeding from your bottom, blood. Symptom bleeding from your bottom / blood in your poo. And for that, the book I've quite a few books. Obviously, I've done a reading blog and I spoke to you guys. The book I've got here that I may even actually start tonight, depending on how we get on with our reading sprints. So this is for a bit. Prompt, a book with red on the cover, and I've got Spirited Away, the picture book. Have you watched Spirited Away before?
I have never seen it.
You need to watch Spirited Away. It's a Studio Ghibli film. Oh my god, Dan, you would literally love it. You would love it. I think it's on Netflix, so you should go and.
Oh, I have Netflix, right? So I'll have a look for that.
You need to, because it's like my favorite Studio Ghibli show. If any of you guys have watched the movie Spirited Away, let me know. And yeah, I'm going to try and read the picture book. But I don't know how many words are there. I think it's just quite big text, so it's quite easy to read. I got it for Richard as a present one time. So yeah. If any of you guys have read any? If any of you guys in the comments have read any books with a red on the cover, that's not an easy sentence to say. Let me know which books you've read. Red. How many times can you say red? And then so for losing, here we go. Symptom, losing weight but you're not sure why. I've got the book I'm currently reading is it's from Everand, and it was you can't really see the cover, so I don't know what I'm showing it. But it was a book that was recommended on one of the plods with Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers, and she recommended I Am Basha Posh by Ukmina Manuri, and it was translated by Stephanie Lebram. Yes, it's a very short book. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. It's non-fiction, and it's about I don't want to say the words wrong. I'm going to say all the words wrong. No, I won't. I'm not even going to try because I don't want to say it wrong. But yeah, so yeah, I'm reading that. So that is, I didn't say the prompt. That is for a book with fewer than 400 pages. So that, and this book is 200 pages, I think. So let me know if you've read any book, what your books you've read for a book with fewer than 400 pages. I see that there are some comments. Emily said, my lot love Spirited Away. Oh really, did they? Oh, that's cool. Zach's here. I love Zach. Hi Zach. Hello, I'll be finishing my last prompt, Lost in Paradise by Rachel Lacey. As often enough. Oh cool, I'll get to that prompt in a minute. But yeah. And Martha's reading East of Eden for the red. Yeah. And also, I've seen your book cover. Her book cover is amazing. It's like the most beautiful edition of that book. Pardon me. Excuse me. Have you read East of Eden before? No. It's another good one. But it's with a highly unlikable character. You've got a book for red on the cover, haven't you? You said you're reading it.
Now I've been sitting here thinking about it. I have already read a book with red on the cover. So it was it a soft D? It was a soft DNF because when I was meant to be doing the Tudor along.
Yeah, I know that Emily did that. Yeah, that's what
I read like one chapter and then just couldn't.
Emily, no judging.
Whereas now I'm like 186 pages in and I'm enjoying it. So yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, so you
that prompt. I've already done I totally forgot. I'd already read a book that has red.
That's good. The next symptom is a change in how often you poo or regularly having diarrhea or constipation. So these are all symptoms for bowel cancer. Anyone watching in the future, this is what the whole readathon is. It's books for bowel cancer, a readathon, where we're trying to highlight and raise awareness of the symptoms of bowel cancer. For anyone wondering why I'm randomly saying symptoms. And yeah, so anyway, for the book prompt, the prompt for this is read a book that's different from your norm, e.g. different format, etc., genre, etc. And I am reading this actually for a different prompt, but technically, but this does fit I've got other books I'm talking about today. This would also fit for this prompt. So because this is the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin, our lovely Jack sent me this for Christmas, and it was one that I had already previously owned, and then I tried to read it a few times, and then in the end I gave up, and then I gave it the actual book to Alice. And then Alice loved it.
Yeah, she was like, she kept going on to me, you need to read the 5th season. I still haven't read it because when she was when I was showing her my bookshelf, she was like, you have that on your shelves. I'm like, I have a lot of books, Alice.
You have this on your shelves? You need to read it.
I have all 3 of them.
I haven't even got the other 2. You need to read it.
Yeah.
I'm buddy reading this with lovely Martha, who's in the comments. We're buddy reading this, so
nice.
we're enjoying it. Like I said, or you know this already because I've been saying it in our little chat. But yeah, this is definitely outside my comfort zone. It's full it's very sci-fi, sort of like dystopic work. Is it dystopic? What do you call it? Like it's like a different universe kind of thing.
Yeah, dystopian. Yeah.
Is it? I don't know if it is dystopian or it's more like sci-fi. I don't know. It's very like fantasy and sci-fi. I don't know. But it's like a whole other different universe, and so it's like I think it's like we follow like these as like 3 main women that we're following with their different they're different stories, but obviously similar stories. No spoilers. And yeah, we're starting to really connect with them at this point. I'm about that far in.
You're quite. Yeah, I definitely need to put that high on my TBR.
You would like it. I know you would. It's very. I think it's because it like when I first started it, like I said, I was like, it felt like too much for my brain. But then actually, it's so weird because starting it when I started it recently, it was only a few days ago I started it, and I literally straight away I was like hooked. There's like quite a miserable thing that happens at the beginning, which I do think you would like. No, not like, because I don't think like you definitely would. Like,
It's
be clear,
it would
you wouldn't
like
the miserable
intrigue
bit,
me.
but you would read it and read it and be like, so yeah, anyway, everyone in the comments, let us know if you what books you're reading for this prompt, or if you've read what books you've read for this prompt. And I will go to the just quickly go to your comments before and then we'll once I've read a few. Once we've done the last prompt, we can start reading prompts. Start reading. Emily said that she's read 8 Lives of a Sexual Trickster for the book we read on the cover, and it destroyed me. Have you read that one?
No.
Yeah, that was one of the ones for the Women's Prize last year.
Yeah, it was last year. I'm pretty sure it was last year. It's yet again. I don't own this one, but it's one that's on my radar.
It's not on your Kindle, because you are almost as bad as Jem with your Kindle, isn't it? Aren't you?
Oh, honestly, us two with our Kindle. No, I don't have it on. Well, do I actually? Do you know what? This happens to me many a times where I'm like, I
Yeah,
this
what's
book,
on your
and I go on my
Kindle?
Kindle and I'm like, oh, I bought that back in 2021 or something.
Well, at
Not
least
this
with
book,
this
of
one, you
course,
know you
it wasn't
haven't.
out then, but yeah.
I know
I'm
what you
bad.
mean. Zach said, read on the cover, Dragon Queens by Kathleen de Plume. Ooh, that sounds good. I love anything like dragony. That's why I can't wait to read Eragon. Are you reading Eragon for the FOMO, or have you not got that one?
I've not got it yet, but I do want to read Eragon. It's been on my radar for a while.
I literally just got the audiobook today because I thought it was on Everand, and then I was like checking my library app and then other things, and I just couldn't get hold of it. So but yeah, I am excited to read that. And like
yeah,
it's
I'm looking forward to that.
dragony. So Ellen said that she's reading Station 11 for a book with less than 400 pages. That's cool. I've got Station 11. Literally, I can see it in my shelves in front of me. Again, Jem gave me that. But Jem gives most of it. Like,
yeah,
filling our shelves up, isn't she?
She does.
Really good.
Yeah.
Oh, Amelia's here. Hi, Amelia. Hi, lovely. Yes, Emily said for the Tudor along. Losing weight and food. Why? Mystical Birds, Beasts from Many Lands by Margaret Mayo. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. Have you heard of that one?
I've not heard of that.
Yeah, Martha said she's loving the 5th season. We are loving that book. It's been it is a good book to kind of buddy reading, like especially like because I was like, yeah, there was I like Martha had read one of the sections before me, and she was like said about she didn't give me any spoilers, but she was just like she said about like something bad was like she's worried about one of the characters, and then I got to that bit and I was like, oh. So I literally when I read it today, I was like, oh, it's just like when you're reading something that's so like not graphic, but it's not like the most brutal thing I've ever read in a book, but I was definitely like, it was very described in a way that I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm so glad that Martha's there for me to read, like,
yeah, so you can talk to her about it. Yeah.
Emily said, different from my norm, I'm starting a journey to the center of the earth tomorrow. So that's a Jules Verne book, isn't it? I think that's right. Zach said, my irregular one, Unicorn Western by Johnny B. Truant. Personally hated it. Oh, so did you already read it? Oh, I'm sorry about that. And Mother said, oh, look, where's your jumper from? Now you're saying loving your jumper. Where's it from?
It is from TikTok Shop. What does it say? There is no such thing as too many books.
So it's from an Etsy shop, did you say?
TikTok
shop. A TikTok. Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just like scrolling through TikTok Shop and I was like, for my Mother's Day present.
Oh, cool.
So I got a few tops that are book related. Like basically my whole wardrobe is just like jumpers like this and leggings.
That's cool. No, it's cozy. You need to cozy, especially with a little baby around. Like, seriously. Yeah. And you're up in a cold place at the moment. Is it getting warmer where you are?
It's a wee bit warmer today, but yeah, it's still pretty cold.
It felt colder here today. Like I actually put the heating back on again today because I was like, because I turned obviously turned it off, and then yeah.
We had such a nice week, and then suddenly it's just
got turned again. It's very rainy again. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because everything the earth needs it. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. And Amelia says, for the sprint, I'm reading Forgottenness, Tanya Majahar. I can't say that. Maharjuk, a Ukrainian writer. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, let us know what you're reading in the sprints. We're going to start the sprints in a minute. I'll just go through two more of the prompts and the symptoms. So we said that one, and then we've got sorry, I've just got to excuse me. So the next symptom is a pain or a lump in your tummy, and this is for the prompt for this is it's not going to want to do it. A book you have been avoiding / revisit a soft DNF. So another book I had, this is my actual prompt for this, but for today's purposes of having an extra book to show, I've got a book. This is not a book I've been avoiding, but this is a book I put down and I'd been distracted by. So this is one of the books. This is called I Am Not Myself These Days by Josh Kilmer Purcell, and this is another nonfiction, and it's the memoir of a New York City drag queen. And this was actually recommended when I went to DragCon. I went to DragCon, and I had all of those wonderful drag queens giving me loads of book recommendations.
That was so cool.
Yeah, it was so cool, honestly.
Yeah,
and it's so cool when I rewatch their seasons, because I love RuPaul's Drag Race, and so when I watch their seasons, I'm like, oh, I've met this person. Yeah, and so this was recommended by Uma Gad, which she's a Canadian queen. But yeah, this is I was enjoying it when I read it, but I haven't finished it, so I've got when you start, you put things down and put.
Oh yeah, I know.
I might actually be reading this in the plods, but yeah. And then the last symptom, and I'll go look at your comments, and then we can start doing reading sprints. Let us know what you're reading in the sprints you guys in the comments. So yeah, the last symptom is feeling tired all the time, but you aren't sure why. And for this prompt, it's a self-care prompt. So let us know in the comments if you've been doing any of your self-care things, and just let us know all the self-care things. Have you been doing any self-care things? Have you had any chance?
So yesterday, Willow was being a madam. So Richie took her in the living room, and me and Isla just went into our bed, and she was reading her book and I was reading my book, and we were just chilling together, just reading, and I was like, this is so nice.
Oh, that's so
it's
cute.
So nice having a child that wants to read.
Yeah,
she's turned into a proper reader in the past sort of few months, and all she wants to do is read. So she'll come to me and be like, Mum, do you have a recommendation for me?
Oh, that's so cute.
It has to have fantasy in it, and it has to have a bit of romance. I'm like, okay.
So she's definitely your daughter then, because those are the kind of books you used to. I know you read it a little bit more broadly out,
that used to be my go-to. So I'm like, well, I do have lots of recommendations.
Just a couple.
I mean, she's 13, so she does love those kind of things. So her favourite is that Powerless.
Oh, okay. I've seen that.
She absolutely loves it. So she has the third one that's come today. So she's delighted. It's very much a.
Could she read the Luna Chronicles? I can't remember. Are they a bit older? I can't
remember. Not read that yet, but I have them. I think she would like that.
Are they older? I can never remember the age of them, because like age range of them.
I feel like
I think the first ones are okay. I don't think there's anything that happens. I have read them so long ago. I got rid of them actually. I just literally recently unread them.
Yeah, I think I've not read them, but from what I've heard, I think they'd be okay for her. It's trying to find things that.
Yes,
I'm like, you're not reading. Yeah, you're not reading that at 13. I'm sorry. I am that parent.
No, not at 13.
Yeah.
Because even with the latest Hunger Games book, Oscar said it's very, very violent. I haven't read it yet. I really want to. But apparently it's extremely violent, because I'm sure they were books that you read as a teenager. I obviously was not a teenager when I read them.
They were definitely early teens, I would say, marketed towards the first 3 books, I think, at least.
Even though it was so brutal,
they were brutal.
There was loads of brutal, but they were brilliant books.
I've only read the first 2, and I did that last month, and I've just got
the third one.
Yeah, and I've got the audiobook for the third one's just come through from my library, so
I want to reread the Hunger Games. I was thinking about rereading them before I re-listen to this the new one, but
Yeah.
I think I don't know if I'm patient enough. Oh, excuse me.
I
So
did
yeah,
them in a day, like, it was really fast. Just while I was, like, pottering about the house, I just had my headphones on and listened to them.
they're quite easy listening.
Yeah, they
If any
are
of
very
you guys
easy.
read the Hunger Games or any books, like well, let us, like I said, let us know your self-care prompts as well, and also, like I said, let us know what you're reading for the reading sprints, because we're going to do them in a minute. I'll go through your comments quickly, and then we will start sprinting because it's like 20 past. We haven't done any sprints. Emily said that I was definitely colder today. Yucky. Oh, I know, it's not nice. Reading Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. It works for a prompt with red on the cover. Well done. Zach said, I've read the first 3 prompts. I just need to finish my soft DNF. Well done.
Yay.
I can complete the readathon during the sprints. Oh, well done. You're so
Yeah,
amazing,
well
Zach.
done. That's
Zach
great.
is so dedicated. Zach is like amazing. Like, I probably love you, Zach.
Yep.
Martha said self-care had a lovely one-on-one pottery class.
I love to do a pottery class.
Oh, yeah, that is
love
amazing.
that.
And I saw
Yeah.
pictures of where she did it, like pictures, and it looked amazing. Like,
Yeah, I'd love that. I'll need to look into that.
yeah. I wish you didn't live so far away, Danny,
I
because we could
know,
go
we
and
could
do
do
these
these
things
things.
together.
Yeah, I know. Rubbish.
Emily said, I keep wanting to read the Novell novels, but it's not, it's Emily. Like, I can say Emily, like, even though I can say all the other people's names. Self-care, I ended up going for a lovely walk to see the bluebells near me, and with Thomas. Yes.
Nice.
Emily said, Zach said, a recommendation for your daughter. Here we go. You can read it.
I'm going to write that down.
Yeah,
Thank
Shadow
you.
of the Fox by Julie Kawagawa. Kawagawa.
I've heard of her. Yeah.
There you go. Well, that does sound good. And Zach's recommendations are good. So
Perfect. Always looking for recommendations for her.
Chris said, oh, you're literally the best, Chris. Can we give Charlie all the applause for creating this readathon, making such a difference in the world? We need more Charlies in the world.
We
Especially
do
as she
need
adores
more Charlies
Christmas.
in the world.
Oh, you're so cute. And we need she adores trespassers. Yes, and I want to for Ben's prompt, I'm hoping to because I've got the audiobook of Trespassers. I read it physically, but I've got the audiobook of it, and I really want to listen to that for Ben's readathon prompt, for his read good prompt in I think it's May, actually, the rereading a book one. So
Yeah,
that's the book I want to read.
own and have not read.
You still have not read Trespassers, but you know what? Jem and Alice hated it, and that's what, and yeah, they thought it was so not hated it. That was a bit strong. I don't think that's probably right, but they definitely thought it was boring. Like, that's basically what they said. And also, I remember Alice said that she because she didn't like Kushla, and like Kushla was like my favorite because like I just love Kushla. But anyway, we're allowed to like different things, and it makes me laugh. That book has like
good memories. Yeah.
Oh, look, here we go. We've got another prompt. A good recommendation for your
I have
daughter.
that. I'm sure Jem got me that for Christmas. She did get me that for Christmas. Good. That's another one I'll say to her.
Thank you for all these recommendations you can think. This is so funny. Chris said, Jem doesn't like figs or avocados.
I mean, how can you not like
many figs to say I don't like figs? Do you have thoughts on figs?
Not a fan of figs, but avocados. I love avocado.
There you go then.
So
and she would be, Jem would be pulling a face right now if she was here.
And also, if you ever watch this back, Willow loves avocado as well. I'm teaching her Willow.
Oh, Willow does. Oh, God.
She loves avocado.
Oh, there you go then. So but just letting you know, the reason Jem is busy today, so she's not, she has warned us that she wasn't going to be here. So it's not because she's banned and she can't make it. I want to make that clear, because obviously in the last I keep wanting to say plot. The last reading thing, books for bowel cancer reading thing I did with Jack, I accidentally banned Jem, and in the comments, I do not know how it happened, but yeah, that's not the reason she's not here. Like, that is, to be clear. She's just busy, and she sent me love, and she sent all of us love. So yeah. And Emily, you are lovely. I'm sending you hearts. Actually, I'll give you hearts as well, Chris, for saying that, because you're the cutest for saying that.
I would if I could.
Oh yeah, I know you would. Yeah, you're lovely. So shall we? I think if I can, do you want to head to? I'll take Emily's comment off first. Oh, we don't want to have these comments the whole time. Do you want to head to some reading sprints? Do you guys want to do? So I was going to say like 20 minutes. Everyone in the comments, is that okay? We'll read for 20 minutes and then come back, have a natter, and then maybe do another 20 minutes. I think that's right. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that about right? If I can try and get the Kitty ready, you keep talking. No, I've tried and change the timer actually. I didn't realise I hadn't changed the timer. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Right. Okay. I'm going to press start on it. So and then I'll highlight it. Here we go. Add to stage. Here we go. And I'll mute myself. And if you want to mute yourself, you can. And before I do as well, everyone in the comments, let us know what you're reading. Like I said before. I forgot to ask you what you're reading. You're reading that one, aren't you? Sorry. Yeah. And I'm going to read this one. Sorry. In a second, I'll take the kitty off screen. Every time I say sorry, my phone thinks I'm saying Siri,
What?
and it goes, yeah. It's so annoying. How did you get on? Are you enjoying it? Like,
Yeah,
if enjoying is the right word.
I really like it because I've always had this view of Anne Boleyn, whereas I think actually reading about her, I'll have a totally different view now. Whereas before she was just the person that like took King Henry away. Whereas now I'm like, there was a lot more to it than just
Is that
that
which one in the series is that?
second.
The second one, okay. Yeah.
I really
Like,
like the first one
do
as
you want to
well.
read that series? Because everybody loves that series, don't they? What's the first one?
I can't.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
it's on the back. Catherine of Aragon, the true queen.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Everyone in the comments, let us know how you're getting on with your books. Let us know. Tell us what books you've read, reading / read, whatever. Let us know how you're getting
How
on with your
did
reading.
you get on?
Oh yeah, I was not started because this is what I'm like. I picked this up again because I'm like 224 pages into it, and it's like a 300-page book. So I'm so close to the end. Like I'm so close. Like I feel like the end is in sight. And I paused it. This is the first book I paused on
StoryGraph.
StoryGraph. I'm gonna unpause. I need to unpause it now. Now I've
Good.
picked up.
I love having that pause feature.
It's so because it takes it off. I hate having too many currently readings when you're not
Yes,
like
I hate that.
when you're not actively reading it because it's just,
I'm exactly the same. Like Goodreads used to annoy me because I'd either have to just have lots of currently reading or just completely remove the book. Whereas I love StoryGraph anyway.
I do as well, and I love and I love because everyone that's watching, I don't know if you know, but we've got our own little. I'm sure most of you do know. We've all got our little waffle group, and so obviously Danny's on the waffle group with us, like it's part of we're part of the waffle group together, and yeah, and so we share our story graphs at the end of every, don't we? All of us do.
Yeah.
Like it's a thing, and it's
Yeah,
so
I
much
love
fun. Like I love seeing, and I love like watching everyone else's graphs and charts.
Yeah, it's good.
Obviously I like seeing you guys because I've seen lots of you guys actually in the comments. I see quite a few of you on your story graphs as well, like, so yeah, yeah, that's loads of fun. I'm gonna head to the comments, and I know that some of these were said before I think so. Emily said she doesn't like them either. I'm guessing she meant avocados, which is just
yeah,
terrible. How do you not like avocados, Emily? I know you're probably not here at the moment. Are you here, Emily? If you're here, if you're back, let us know. Emily said that she's gone to put Thomas to bed, so I don't know if she is here. Another rec for your daughter. Here you go. Get your pen out. We'll write it out.
actually,
1,000 steps into the night. Maybe is that 1,000 steps into the night by Tracy Chi, and The Mermaid, and the Witch and the Sea by Maggie Tukudahul. 1,000 steps. Yeah, that was 1,000 steps. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's 1,000 steps.
Perfect.
Just joined and reading my book with red on the cover, a story of a murderer by Hallie Rubenhold. It's your People April pick. Yes, Roz is hosting People April. I know all of you probably know this if you're watching, but yeah, and yeah. Do you know what? That is a book because you know how did you read The Five by Hallie Rubenhold?
No, but I have it.
This is going to be a common theme.
I've not read it, but I have it.
At least you own it. Like,
it's on the Kindle of Dreams, like Gems. Yeah, I've got it on my Kindle.
Yeah, that was like, it was a massive buzz on BookTube, wasn't it, a few years ago? And that was like a 5-star read for me. The audiobook was narrated by Louise Brealey. It was like such a great book. And then this book here, as soon as Hallie Rubenhold said that she was coming out with this, because it's the story of, I think it's the Crippen's wife, is it? I'm fairly certain. So this is like another famous murderer, but it's putting the focus on his wife. I'm fairly certain.
Brilliant.
Because that's what I'm fairly certain that's right, but because Hallie Rubenhold always puts the focus on like the victims, so I'm guessing it all goes through maybe his victims.
5 was the victims of Jack the Ripper, wasn't it?
I can have a look at it, though.
Yeah,
I feel like I want to double check myself and see whether because I'm fairly certain I have got it on my wish list. Hold on a second, my books. Maybe it'll be quicker if I actually search for it because I want to double check myself. Is it?
I bet you're right.
No, I don't know. There we go. Story of a Murderer. Yeah, it says musical performer Belle Elmore vanished from her north, so it must be the victims. I thought maybe it was his wife, but it isn't. It's the victims. It's no murderer should have ever been the keeper of the victim story. So yeah, it's about Belle Elmore. Yes. Anyway, you guys didn't know to know that, but it was me checking it for my because that's one I really want to read, like 100%. Like I'm desperate to read it. Yeah, that was so quick. It definitely was really quick. The reading sprints, 20 minutes, I feel like is just like the perfect. Well, I don't know about you, but when I'm doing reading sprints, 20 minutes is like the perfect, because it's like because it doesn't feel too long, but I feel like you can get like quite a bit read.
Yeah, you can definitely.
Like 20, 25 minutes. If you've got longer, like sometimes 25 minutes, but I think 20 minutes is.
No, I think it's good.
Yeah. Ellen said she's Station 11 is somber and eerie, but you're enjoying it a lot. Oh, that's really good to hear. Have you read Station 11? Did I ask you?
I do not own it.
You don't even know it. Oh, there you go.
No,
maybe when I put it, I'll pass it on to you because it was, yeah, it'll be one of those traveling copies.
Yeah.
Ellen said, I currently have There Are Rivers in the Sky paused. Oh, really? Didn't finish it before my library loan was due. Oh, that's annoying.
I do want to read that actually. I do have that on my Kindle.
And I've got that on my audio.
Yeah, I do. I like the sound of it.
Yeah. Because Alif Shafak is like amazing. Like I love her writing. I know like some of her books are a little bit divisive. Have you read any of her books before?
Again, like one, but I haven't read yet.
Have you got The Island of Missing Trees on your Kindle then?
I actually got the book, like the hardcover. See, this is what happened last year. My reading just went to pot, so I missed out on reading so much. Whereas this year, I seem to have my reading bug back again. So
you're like basically, I feel like you're reading. Well, I know I'm reading more now, but you were at one point you were reading a lot more than not even I was. Like I feel like you're like zooming.
This month slowed down a bit, but last month was like my best month ever.
That's crazy.
I don't know how. Just some months I have that, but yeah,
you definitely had the bug for it though, haven't you?
Definitely have the reading bug back, which I'm glad because I was actually very sad. Everything I was reading, I was just like,
But you had so much on your plate. Like last year was hard for everybody, wasn't it?
It was.
You had a lot. Like it was like I do know because that feeling. That's why I wanted to change like how my attitude to reading this year because I feel like it. Like I'm a reader and I love reading, but I feel like sometimes the focus is so much on it. We all put so much pressure on ourselves, and I like Jack's addressed this in her video. Loads of other people have said about it. Yeah, but I do. I think it's just changing my attitude to it because when there are times in my life when I haven't been able to read, it feels like the rug has been swept from under me. Obviously, the rug is swept from under you anyway, but it's like having an additional.
I just felt so guilty, and I'm like, why do I feel guilty? Because it's a hobby.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I'm at home, so I was not working last year because I was pregnant and I was signed off work. So that like I had all this time that I was just at home. And I, to this day, do not know what I did with my time.
But it's because you were going through like your body was literally like it was so much, wasn't it?
But and then I'd be like, I could have been reading, and it's so stupid to feel guilty.
No, you shouldn't. You just got to be kind to yourselves. Like I just couldn't focus. There's so much times last year, because we had obviously various things happen. Obviously, like with this books for bowel cancer, we had mum's bowel cancer stuff going on, and when that stuff was happening, I just couldn't focus either. Whenever I'm stressed, I just can't focus. And obviously,
it was just one thing after another last year.
When everything with Alice was happening, I couldn't focus at all. Then I feel like it's taken me the longest time to like start enjoying my reading again, and like it did start to gradually towards the end of last year. It gradually did trickle in a little bit more, but I think the Women's Prize for non-fiction definitely has helped me enjoy reading again, like in terms of that. Let us know in the comments. Like, what do you do when you struggling reading and stuff like that? I'll have a look in your comments. Amelia said, I look forward to others reading stuff. Yeah. Amelia's one of the people as well, that person I follow. Oh, Kirsty's here. Hi, Kirsty. Reading my short book, changed it to book 8 mil Mr. Pym passes by. Oh, I've not heard of that. Quite a comic and easy read, and 186 pages. Oh, I love because Winnie the
Winnie the Pooh,
I love Winnie the Pooh. So like I know he's written adult books, but yeah, that sounds really cool. I definitely would. I feel like I might even write that down. Actually, I'm gonna write that down. Kirsty, you're writing down all the fantasy recommendations for thing, and I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah.
So I actually remember writing it down. All right, thank you, Kirsty. That sounds a really good recommendation, actually. And then Amelia said, "On a second, just 2 seconds." Sorry, it's okay. Sorry, just in a second. That's right. Yeah, so excuse me. I'm enjoying the book I've started. I didn't want to put it down when the sprint ended. Oh, I'm sorry, Amelia. I'm sorry.
Same. I was like it's getting like to a really good point, and I was like, oh, that's it over.
Oh, yes, it is Crippen's wife. There
right.
you go.
You were right.
I was doubting myself, like, you know. Belle Emma was her stage name. Oh, that's right.
Okay.
That makes sense. Almost done with Lost in Paradise. Well done. Hopefully you can read it in the next sprint, so we'll start that in a minute. Would you ever make a deal with yourself to read the entire Women's Prize for Fiction without DNFing any books? I wouldn't do it without DNFing any books. I have read majority, like quite a few years. I've read the majority of the, like, at least attempted every single one. Even like I think even before, like, with the plod along started, I think the most I've done without I think the most I've read is 14. I think I've had 2 DNFs is the most I've done out of the fiction for the fiction. Obviously now
Alice did them all.
Sorry, yes, she did.
She did them all, and I was like, oh my goodness, how did you do that? Yeah, she did all 16. I remember.
She did.
Last year.
That was the year that she was not DNFing trespasses.
Yes.
Because
so
she
was
was
that
like
the year before?
Year before.
Year before,
This,
yeah.
as soon as because this is again with the Women's Prize for non-fiction being announced, it really changed, because I was like, again, it had changed my thing last year, because I was like it almost gave me permission to be like, well, I can't possibly read 32 books, like from like I can't read both 16 lists. Obviously, I aim to read the short list for the fiction and the short list for the non-fiction. But again, even with that, it's like we don't want to put pressure on ourselves, like but it's sort of, so I think that actually helped. Kirsty said, I've really enjoyed my reading this month with this readathon. Oh, thank you so much. That's brilliant to hear. Even found time for April book. Oh, brilliant. The comedian Bob Mortimer's autobiography.
I love Bob Mortimer. It's so funny.
I can imagine his autobiography would be very good.
Yeah.
Especially the audiobook. Is that narrated by him?
That would be good if it was.
Yeah. Roz says Bob Mortimer is brilliant. Chris said, I find that when I'm stressed, I read a lot more. Oh, that's interesting. The structure of reading and an awards long list or the TBR provides me with some comfort when it feels like everything is in chaos. I completely can understand
that makes sense. Yeah.
Chatty's here.
Hello.
Very briefly, as it's currently bath time, but sadly not for me. We'll watch non-live later and pretend it is. Oh, you're so lovely for coming and like writing a little comment. We appreciate you. Amelia said, body reading often helps me when my reading slows down, but honestly, BookTube always keeps me going, my reading going, because the community is so amazing. It is.
It's a good community.
Like, that is the thing. Like, even when I wasn't really wanting to read much, I was still like trying to interact with the community, because like everyone has just been so like, it's such a warm, friendly place.
Yeah, it
is. This year I've chosen readathons that really interested me, and it's used it to most read. This is where I get to the point where I stop being able to read actual words. And used it to mostly read books I own. I don't read the prize lists. That's understandable. That's good. So, do you want to head to some reading sprints, you guys? Are you going to read the same book again? I might. Yeah. I think I might do, because then I can try and. So I want to try and read as much as I can of it. You're going to read more of this. So we'll put the kitty back on screen. Hold on a second. Let's put it. Add the kitty back to the stage. It's 20 more minutes. We'll aim to finish this whole like live show about ish, so we can have another 10 more minutes after this. So hope you guys enjoy in the comments. Enjoy your reading, and I hope you enjoy what you're reading, Danny. I'm going to go to the kitty thing and press start. There you go. I'll unmute myself quickly and then I'll head to the Pomodoro and press stop. There you go. And then take that off of it. There you go. I'll answer Chris's question because Chris said, what book is Danny reading?
So the second in the 6 Tudor Queens series, so Anne Boleyn. It's very good. I'm so into it now, like I'm just like, I'm going to keep reading.
I've only got like about 50 pages now to the end of this book, so I feel like I probably will finish reading it tonight. And that means I've got another book off my shelves because I really want to get like, I know this is like such a ridiculous thing to say because I know everyone's TBRs are different, but I want to get my TBR by the end of the year down to 30, I think. Which sounds a bit ridiculous. It may be a bit ridiculous. It's less than 50 already. It's like 40 something.
Well, you can do that.
Yeah, hopefully. But it's because I always end up obviously we've got meetups coming, haven't we? And then several things planned for the rest of the year. So I've just got to be good when I go to the meetups. I don't know how anyone does it when you go to the meetups and not buy books. Because like Alice used to be really good, and other booktubers that are really good. Like Katie's really good at only buying a couple of books, isn't like. But when I go to whenever I go to the meetups, I'm like every single shop I'm in, which is like really really naughty. And it's because my husband is so lovely. Like I get like he's like it's like a treat, isn't it? So he's like, oh, just don't worry, just get, So then I end up getting a book almost from every shop, which is very dangerous.
I'm like that.
Especially because you want like a memory. So
yeah.
it's like...
And I do not need any more books.
Neither do I.
I do not.
But it's because it makes me stress. Like it makes me stress having books that I'm like, especially when the books have been on there for like more than like a few years, like that makes me feel a bit icky, even though it doesn't really matter because I'm trying to change my perception of my, so I don't feel funny about it. Yeah. Kirsty said yes to reading books on your TBR list.
Yeah, I've definitely, I don't think I've maybe bought one book this whole year.
Yeah, you've been really good, haven't you?
Physical books. Kindle books do not count, but physical books,
Kindle books don't count.
I haven't
Even
been
do audiobooks. Audiobooks don't count either, even though I feel like they probably should because my audiobook things is creeping up.
A lot of my audiobooks are from the library.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, my library has a good amount, so
no, that's a good thing.
Yeah, so that's how I've been getting them off my shelf because I've been like looking at my shelf and checking if my library has them, and then
honestly, that is a really good tip because I do that with Everand. I always use Everand's audiobooks to read books from because I feel like I read nowadays. I feel like I read like a lot more audiobooks than I ever used to.
I love audiobooks. Like it's just so easy for me, like to just when I'm wandering about during the day. Be a bit different when I go back to work, but yeah, it's just handy.
Yeah. If you're in the library, even though actually, I swear honestly, like
I'll be adding even more books onto my.
that'll be the thing though. You'll pick up more books, but like with all the librarians, because obviously people that watch you, I don't know if you know, I volunteer in the library twice a week, and I am. So I don't officially work. I don't like work there, but all of the people that do work there, I feel like they read loads less than what you think. Like some of them are readers, like obviously, quite most of them are, but they don't read as much as what you. Well, obviously they don't read as much as what you think. And they definitely don't spend time in the library reading. Definitely not because they're way too busy.
Yeah.
So Zach said, almost finished Lost in Paradise, waiting for Happily Ever After. Yes, to reading TBR books. So yeah, you'll end up adding. Yeah, and that's so. Whenever I go into the library, I feel like I add like pick up. It's always then when you're borrowing them, like, it's not a bad thing, is it? Because you're helping the library.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, I love a library.
Yeah, I love libraries too, but they definitely aren't good for the TBR.
No, they're not.
Unless it's the audiobooks, like you said. Unless it's the
audiobooks. It's so good, the audiobooks.
So I hope you guys in the comments, I hope you guys are all enjoying what you're reading. Oh, Zach said, including digital, I've bought about 70 this year. Wow. Well, that's you nearly rivaling Emily. I mean, I doubt that you are, but you know, Emily buys like 70 a month. No, she doesn't buy 70 a month. She'll kill me for saying that. She'll literally whip my ass for saying that.
But we always take the mick out of Emily and
Yeah.
how many books she buys every month. Like,
She's my sister. I'm allowed to take the mick out of her.
exactly.
Yeah. And you were allowed to take the mick out of her as well because you're like one of my best friends. So.
But then she also reads like a heck of a lot of books as well. So
a heck of a lot of pink books, Danny.
yes.
She reads too many pink books. No, not too many.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you everyone for coming along today and talking with us. I think we're going to probably wrap this up now because we're pretty much thing. But yeah, I will be doing a live a show next. I think it's the last day of the month next week. I'll just double check on my phone.
Yeah.
I think it's next Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, next. Yeah, so next Wednesday will be the last live show. I'm not doing any reading sprints. I'm going to do a 30-minute like closing the readathon live show from 7 till 7:30 p.m. with Emily, my sister from Noble Novels. And everyone check out Danny's channel. Say your channel name again to everyone.
Danny's Book World.
Danny's Book World. And Danny has been doing more videos this year and she will continue to make more videos because we'll be like, please.
Yeah,
please.
I do need to make a video.
Because we love your videos. Every time they come up, it's like you when you and Ange post, it's like a special like I don't mean to say that in like
I just need to set a filming date and then just do it, and then I just get so distracted during the day.
Oh, honestly, I feel you.
And Willow is so clingy just now. Like I literally can't put her down without her screaming her head off. So she's going through that stage. So I just feel like I have no time to ever do it. Although Richie's like, you should just do it in an evening. I'm like, I know. But I'm tired.
Well, you're like knackered and you just want
to by then I'm like, I'm going to my bed at 8 o'clock.
But it does there is a lot of work that goes into like doing the whole booktube thing, like especially by the time you've edited and like
it's not just filming a video, it's the other things as well.
But anyway, we still want you to do it anyway. So everyone,
but I will do it. I definitely will.
We'd just be nagging you, like yeah. So thank you everyone for coming in the comments. You guys are brilliant. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much, Danny, for coming along and supporting me today.
Thank you for having me.
You are literally the best. And so I will press end on the thing, and I will talk to you guys next week. And hope you guys carry on enjoying all your books for Bowel Cancer books. And again, thank you so much for joining in the readathon. Kirsty said, I hope to be next Wednesday. Thanks to you, Danny. You give me some hearts. Hearts. And see you later, guys.
Bye.